Welcome. I'm so thankful you're here. Language is powerful. It's what began to set me free when I couldn't name what hurt me. Each week in this series, we gently name one wound and bring it into the presence of real Jesus, the one who sees you, who stays with you, and who calls you worthy of kind and safe care. A gentle note before we begin. I am not a clinician, and nothing here is meant as a diagnosis. I speak to you as a fellow survivor, someone who has walked through these same valleys and is still on the healing journey. The wounds we name in this series are here to give us language, to help us see what happened with clarity and compassion for ourselves. They are not meant to box you in, but to open space for you to be understood. You may find it helpful to bring these named wounds to your own therapist, counselor, or trusted support so you can process them more deeply with real Jesus' steady, healing presence. This week's wound is collusion. Collusion is when others, family, friends, leaders, even entire communities join with the abuser, knowingly or unknowingly, to keep you silent, compliant, or invisible. On the surface, collusion may sound like, "Don't make trouble, just forgive and move on. They didn't mean it that way. You're being too sensitive. We need to protect their reputation, not yours. You should focus on your own sin instead of theirs." But a deeper, more exploitative level, collusion is when people use your silence for their own gain. When leaders cover up abuse to preserve the image of the church. When family members deny your pain to keep the peace at all costs. When entire systems profit from keeping survivors unseen and unheard. This form of collusion doesn't just fail to help, it betrays. It weaponizes your silence as a shield for someone else's comfort, power, or reputation. The truth? Real Jesus never colludes with harm. He never protects abusers at the expense of the wounded. He never silences the hurting to preserve reputations. And he never uses your pain to shield someone else's power. His kingdom is not built on your suppression, but on your restoration. His truth is not aligned with those who betrayed you, but with the voice inside you that says, "This was wrong. You deserved better. You are worthy of safety and love." A gentle reflection with Jesus. Imagine yourself sitting in the presence of Jesus. His eyes meet yours with unwavering kindness. Hear him say, "I never agreed with their lies. I never joined their silence. And I never used you to protect them." Picture him stepping between you and those who colluded, not only shielding you from their words, but breaking the chains of exploitation they placed on your back. Let his voice speak clearly. You were never a sacrifice for their comfort. You were never a shield for their reputation, their mask. You are my beloved, not their scapegoat. Rest in the safety of his presence where collusion ends and compassion, truth, and protection begin. Beautiful soul, if collusion has taken your voice, your safety, or your dignity, hear this truth. You were never meant to be used. You were never created to carry someone else's shame or to protect their power. You are not a scapegoat. You are not invisible. You are not to blame. May you remember always you are seen by Jesus, safe with Jesus, and deeply loved by Jesus. Go in peace, and may his peace go with you.